Welcome to Kingsborough. This video is going to show you what you need to check once you've fully registered for your first semester's worth of classes. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your CUNY First account. Now your CUNY First account is, you can access that from the Kingsborough website, or you can search on CUNY for CUNY First. And when you log into CUNY First, it's going to be your first name dot last name and the last two digits of your EMPL ID number. That's your student ID number. You always want to leave the login.cuny.edu. For the password, it's going to be whatever you would have set it to have been. It would have to have at least one capital letter and at least one number. When you log in, you're going to see this screen, which is going to show a lot of information about things that are happening throughout CUNY. The place that you're going to want to go is your Student Center. Your Student Center is the place that you go to look at your schedule, your grades, your semester bill, and to look at a bunch of other information. So if we look here at the Student Center, you'll see your schedule for all of the classes that we've registered you for listed here, and they'll be in alphabetical order. Underneath that will be the semester bill. Now, it takes 24 hours to process after you're registered, so it won't be there until at least a day after you're registered for all of your classes. So you want to double check that maybe the day after you register. It'll show you what you've paid, what you owe, what financial aid is covered. You may want to click this View Financial Aid section. It'll tell you all about your financial aid, and you can click on the year and accept your financial aid award. That's kind of important to do. Also, from the Student Center, you'll want to check this to-do list over here to see if there's anything you still have to take care of. Anything that says either University or Kingsborough, you need to make sure that you've done before the semester begins. This Spark online training is a domestic violence sexual harassment training that all students have to do before the semester begins. If you click on it, it'll bring you to this screen where you can click Start Spark Online Training. It's a PowerPoint presentation that you have to click through and then answer a few questions. It should take about an hour to do. And again, all students have to do that before the semester begins. To get your schedule for the week, you're going to click this button that says Weekly Schedule, and it's going to show you all of your classes for a given week. Now, the first day of class for the fall semester is going to be September 12th, which is a Saturday, which is why you don't see any classes on this schedule here. But if we click the next week, it'll show you all of the classes that you have for your week. Now, some of the classes don't have rooms just yet. It still says TBA. So the day before classes start, you're going to log into your CUNY First account again to check the schedule and look at the classrooms and those sorts of things. Also, sometimes classes are in different rooms on different days. So for example, for this student, you can see the Bio 11 class that she's registered for is going to be an S101 on Wednesdays, but they don't know where it's going to be on Tuesdays or Thursdays. It's going to be in a different room on those days. So you always want to make sure that you go to the right room on the right days. The other thing that you can do from here is if you want to find out what textbooks you're going to need, there's an option up here that says List View, okay? And it will bring you to a list of all of the classes that you're taking. You would want to select the semester for which you're looking at, and it'll bring you to this list that shows all of the classes that you're currently registered for. The names, the days and times, the room numbers, the instructors are all listed there. And if you click on the section number, it'll tell you more information about the class, the days and times, rooms, instructors. This particular section is part of a learning community. A learning community is a thing where maybe 2 or 3 or 4 of your classes will be linked together, meaning that the professors are working together, so things you learn in one class will relate to things in the others. And also you'll have an SD10 class, and the professor in that will be your academic advisor. So you can see that this one, the English, the bio, the psychology, and the SD are part of a link. All those are the professors that are working in the learning community. The course description is there, and this is where you can find where the textbooks are. Sometimes it will list the textbooks there. And if you want to go back, you click Return to My Schedule, and you can look at the other ones. Another thing that you can access from your Student Center is your DegreeWorks. Okay, DegreeWorks is going to be a thing that shows you what classes you've done and what classes you still need to do, and how everything that you're taking fits into the major. So if you click on DegreeWorks, it'll bring you to this screen. Okay, so if you click on DegreeWorks again, it'll bring you to this screen that shows you everything that you've taken and everything that you still need to do. Anything that you have done will have a green check. Anything that you have in progress will have a little blue squiggly line, and anything that you still have to take care of will be a red box. So this shows you how the classes that you're taking right now will fit into your major, and it'll also show you what other things you'll need to take in order to move forward. So those are the things that you need to check once you've registered. You'll want to check your CUNY First account regularly, because this is where you're going to see updates and changes and look at your schedule and all those sorts of things. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always ask the academic advisor. Once the semester begins, you'll have your academic advisor assigned to you on your CUNY First account. You'll see their name. But before the semester begins, you can always email the advisor who helped you register for the first semester's worth of classes. Thank you very much, and have a good day.